We got Save On. We got Scream Man.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Joe Budden podcast a lot lately. All right.
And we're back.
Let's get into it.
Another poor quality podcast. Touchy Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You already know us, but I'm Devin Johnson.
Fool. The question. They know who it is.
Nope. I'm
It's
Devin
Brandon
Johnson.
Thomas.
We got some new people.
They
new
can
listeners.
Read. They can read. Give us the question. Dump it off. It's time.
You gotta go through it, man. Favorite of the week, 2 favorite people. The question is, can your mate be your best friend?
Can your mate be your best friend, or should your mate be your best friend?
Should your mate be your best friend? Cause sure, your mate can be your best friend.
Yeah, sure.
Should your mate be your best friend?
No.
Thank you.
But why no? And what is your why to know?
My why no is because you don't tell them everything like you do your best friend not in the relationship. I can let's see. For those who don't know Brandon since we were 14. So for those who don't, I can tell you, man, this fucking bitch is getting on my nerves, blah blah blah. I can get real.
Right.
Raw, like, and all that type of stuff. But with her, I can't because I'll hurt her feelings. I'll end up doing that. And I feel like that's what a best friend is for. It's for you to vent. They're there for you to vent. They're there for you to talk about anything. And can you really talk to your partner about anything? And the answer is no. So that's why I personally feel like your partner cannot be your best friend.
Okay.
Shouldn't be your best friend.
I understand that, but I understand it from a different point of view. So one time, right, so I used to date this girl, right? She remained nameless, but you know the vibes. I'm just kidding. So me and her dad were really close, right? So I went on a date with a girl, and the date, literally, there were one sentence went bad, and the whole date went bad. Mm-hmm. So after, I went over to the girl's house because I just happened to be in the same area. Yeah. And her dad was there, and I was like, and I explained to him what happened. I'm like, man, like, this is crazy. And he was like, let me explain something to you. And I was like, okay. And he was like,
young fella,
who is your best friend? Who can you trust with all your secrets? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't know, who? And he goes, you. You are your best friend because you can't tell everything. So basically what happened was I was just too honest with a girl. Mm-hmm. And it blew up, even though on some level she said she wanted me to be honest, and I was, and it didn't end well. And he was like, you are your best friend, and there are certain things that you need to tell yourself, and that be it. Yeah. And I was like, dang. You know, so I think that's why I say no. But do I think that your spouse can be your, and then now we're dealing with semantics, but I'm gonna say like your number one friend. Do I think your spouse should be the person you go to first? Should your spouse be the person you go to first? Good news, bad news, the stuff in the middle? Yes.
Okay.
So I think it's qualifying what is a best friend. I think that there are certain things that you just can't tell your spouse. You can't tell your spouse everything. So maybe, but then I think you could also have limitations in what you tell somebody that you would see your best friend do to something you might feel is embarrassing. And I think there's a certain bucket of things that you're not going to tell nobody. The secrets you're going to die.
Oh, for sure.
So.
Yeah. No, we all got those things to the grave, for sure.
Man.
Yeah.
It's a deep hole.
Look, that's another story.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna need 7 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need 7 feet. All the secrets on the bottom, and then just put me on top. So, yeah, I think that your mate can be. I think your mate should be the best of a best friend as you can have, outside of understanding there are certain things that they just ain't gonna know.
Yeah, no. I don't believe any of that. I think that is why. How I agree that you should be able to tell them any and everything, but any and everything once you have gotten of course, depending on what it's about, getting the anger out, finding, because you just can't go to them with that rage, that anger, and saying that first. That's why I feel like it's good to have a best friend not in the relationship,
right?
So you can blow up on them or blow up to them, and then you're clear-headed and you can go back to your partner with a much calmer and reasonable way about things.
I understand that. My question to rebuttal that is, do you always need a person to do that with? Or is that just a time thing?
No. That's I guess that's just a how I'm feeling type of thing.
Right.
You can do that. You can, I don't know, break something.
I mean, I think sometimes you can walk it off. I think you can go to the gym. You can do a little journaling. You can put on a little playlist and then come back and be like, yo, this is how I feel.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I think that might happen more times than you telling your best friend. I think you tell your best friend stuff, maybe, this may not be right, but we're just going to keep talking about it anyway. Yeah. But you could be telling your best friend stuff in aftermath.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That you're just kind of like, man, this is some bullshit and X, Y, Z. Because I think you even have to filter between them. Is this embarrassing? Or is this stupid? How am I going to look? And I think that you don't, with my best friends, I got 3 of you guys. I don't necessarily feel embarrassed about certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it is like the time at which I'm going to tell it. Or I'm trying to work out of it to give you the full story instead of giving you a piece of a story before I got to come back and then tell you another part of the story. So I think I'm trying to sort it out before I give you the full details as to like something that started, something ended. Or so I don't know if this is going to end or not. You know what I mean? Where you don't want to look, not that you don't want to look away, but you just want to be certain when you're going into sort of this is over or this is, I need help.
Yeah, because you don't want to look foolish in a way.
Yeah, but
because all this stuff, not all this stuff keeps happening, but that happened and
I think there's definitely like some pride involved.
For sure.
And I also think that there's like a slight bit of like, again, just trying to sort it out. Like it's not done yet. So
most definitely.
How am I?
I don't know. Me and my girl, we've had this talk. She's always like, why am I not your best friend? Why don't you want me to be your best friend? And I've told her, because when I've come to you with things about you, and again, I may say it wrong, but I may say it right. But it's just hurting her feelings, no matter what. Yeah. So I may need to say it to you first, say it to a female best friend, say it to someone that's not her. So you guys can be like, okay, well, just make sure you leave this part out or go softer on that. And then I could bring it to her.
Or somebody just saying you tripping, you're not right on this.
Or I'm tripping, thank you. Or someone be like, yo, like, that's nothing to be mad about. Yeah, for sure. Huh. I don't know, and that's just how I feel about that. I can't, and it's not that I don't want her to be my best friend, but it's like, I can't, like, there's no way. Because again, the stuff that, if something were to happen and she really gets on my nerves, I can't just come out and say, yo, you're doing this because it'll hurt her feelings and I'll say it wrong. So I need another opinion on how to say certain things.
So, but can she be your best friend in regards to everything outside a relationship?
Outside of a relationship, ooh.
because it seems like that's the only real hiccup, like, is you not being able to speak to her about relationship immediately. Obviously, you know, you get to it because you're in a relationship with her, but
like outside of the relationship,
yeah, just everything. We can talk about everything but relationship, and then I need some time to cool off before we talk about relationship if there's an issue.
Because we've had talks about that,
right?
Not relationship stuff, and I don't know. It kind of makes its way back to the relationship,
right. Yeah.
So it's just one of those things.
Keep time.
At first it's good. It's an honest conversation, but it gets a little too honest, and then it goes back to me and her in the relationship, and I'm just like.
How?
That's why I didn't want to have this conversation. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to have this talk.
That's interesting. So, and I'm single, so I don't even know. Or, I mean, I got an idea, but I'm not currently living in the, I'm lying to people as we speak. But,
tell them the truth, Brandon.
Only,
tell them.
Only for everybody's benefit. I'm just being funny. But yeah, I think, so is there a difference between best friend and closest friend? So what does it mean when you see like somebody's Instagram caption saying, "Today I married my best friend"? Does that mean they don't have no dirt, or does that mean they're lying?
I think that's flat out bullshit lie.
Oh.
Yeah, because again, what I was saying at first, there's no way that your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever, is your best friend. You cannot go to them with everything. You cannot tell them this new person came into work and he or she's cute. You vent that out to get it out of your system to your best friend. So it's like, okay, like that's all I need to do is just say it.
Right.
But
I agree with that.
Yeah, like not necessarily but things like that.
Okay, so then here's my question to that: can you have a best friend, just one?
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, I feel like there's certain people that tell stuff like this. There's certain people. Although with the three of you guys, I feel like I can tell you guys anything. But I also think that there have been periods where it's like, oh, we know we can't tell this person this thing, or we know, you know what I mean? Yes. Or there are certain stages in it that you can tell certain people certain stuff.
Yeah.
So is it like the tribe of best friends? Would you say that you can have a spouse in your Fave 5?
Man, nah. No. But my spouse can be the strong 6-man. My spouse is 6-man of the year. If I had to run a strong 5,
right,
she's not starting.
Oh, no, I can't have a spouse that's not in this starting.
She's not. I
can't have a spouse that's not. No,
listen,
she got to be starting and averaging 10 and 10. You know, she may still be getting acclimated to the league, but she need to be averaging 10 and 10.
Look, she's coming off the bench strong.
No,
she's strong. She's 6-man of the year.
Hell no.
12, 10, and 8. Like,
listen to me. I don't want that. No. Off the bench. No.
And again, I don't.
You need to be 2 scores away. You don't got to be D-Wade to my LeBron, but you better be Chris Bosh.
Nah, man.
You better be Birdman.
Nah.
Like, if you're not on the floor when we start the game, no.
So you can tell. So the things. All right. The stuff that you could possibly tell me about your partner.
Right.
You could tell your partner that.
Maybe not.
Because I'm in your starting 5.
Right. But, I mean, maybe not initially, but at some point, if it's something that needs to be addressed, it needs to be addressed.
And that's why you address the 6-man on the bench. Draw up the play. Look. Here's what we're doing.
No.
Just so you know. Like,
no.
They already know the deal.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you what it is. Just like this right here. You do just like this.
There's a jersey right here.
Oh, hold on. I can do it with the shirt.
This is perfect.
Yo. yo, Bosch is over here tripping.
No way.
Bosch is. This nigga cannot rebound for nothing.
And
boss.
you know what I gotta do? This is what I gotta do when I'm talking to my other starting 4 players on the team.
No, you don't. If you don't think that LeBron and D Wade have had a conversation in regards to Chris Bosh while he was standing in front of him, you crazy. You crazy.
But he didn't hear it.
No, I know he didn't exactly. He didn't hear it until it was time. Until we look at the box score, like, dang, Chris,
it was time.
no rebounds.
And guess what?
But he was on the floor.
Nah, man. No, I can't. We're nah.
All right. Here it is. I'm going. You remember?
Oh shit.
Do you remember?
Why you bring up? Oh shit. I don't know what you're about to say.
Look at the stress in his face. Look at the stress. Do you remember when Darius was notorious for telling all the business?
Okay, yeah.
We didn't take
was. First of all, Darius, you know I love you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you heard what I said, Darius. You heard what he said. Did we take him out of starting 5?
No.
Okay, you just got to figure out what stage of the problem. I don't need a screen right now. I don't need to talk to Darius just yet. But when I can't break this defense down, I need a screen. Darius, it's time. I can't beat this guy. Screen. I need to get around. Still on the floor, still clocking minutes, still in the championship picture. I need you in the picture when we win the championship. When the confetti falls, you need to be there. I don't need you running up. I don't need you in the joggers. Nope.
Listen.
In the fourth quarter, I need you on the court. Period.
You'll be on the court.
No, the 6 man's never on the court. No.
You'll be on the court.
No. You get I don't need anybody capable of being traded to New Orleans. Nope. No way. Not in a spouse.
I can't, man.
No.
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 I don't know. I can't.
No. Yeah, no, not.
I can't do it. I can't.
You having sex with this person. You potentially gonna have kids with this person, and you can't.
Not 100% everything.
No, I agree.
90 something.
Okay, 90 something. That sounds like 90, 91, 92,
90,
93. That's all 90 something.
97.
I'm just.
Let's go high 90s. High 90s.
Oh, here we go. A little clarity now. I think your spouse has to be in your starting 5 of closest folks.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna agree with you so hard.
Yeah,
this is gonna be stupid.
Oh my
god, she's gonna be in my ears.
You're about to get cooked for this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, nah, dog. Nope. I don't.
But she already knows.
She already knows. That's fine.
So
and if she's,
But she's still gonna be see. Even Brandon said it. So.
No, we need you guys in these comments. We need you guys in these shares.
Yeah, let me know. If I'm wrong, first, you gotta let me know.
The first question is, can your spouse be your best friend? The second question is, what is a best friend? What constitutes a best friend? Then the third question is, where do they rank in your starting lineup? Are they coming off the bench? Are they on waivers? Where are they at? Where are they at in the rankings? Now, I understand what you're saying in terms of like just wanting to be totally free in your communication. Sure. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't need to be that free where my spouse is coming off the bench. That a 6 is far too far. You need to be 3 at the lowest. Or else I don't need you.
No.
I can get a friend with benefits. I get a friend with benefits and just communicate with the homies. No.
It's not.
Hell no.
Listen. And
hell no.
To the people out there that are listening to this, it sounds bad, but it's not really that bad.
Yeah.
He's making it sound bad.
Nah. Just stop and think for yourself. Is it bad or not? I'm not saying it's that bad because I understand the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't necessarily agree with it all the way. Or for me personally, I need something different.
But at the same time, just pop into my head. But at the same time, yes, I do need someone, or go to the gym. I do need to cool off first, vent first. But at the same time, I wouldn't tell you something first, or a best friend not in the relationship first before I tell her. Does that make sense? Like something that has to do with our relationship, I wouldn't tell anybody else first. I would tell her first Am I making any sense?
Yeah, but I would.
You would what?
I would tell somebody outside the relationship first.
Why is that?
To work out the idea, kind of like what you were saying earlier. That's what I'm thinking. If I felt the way and I was pissed off about something, I would easily call Mark and be like, "Yo, this shit is crazy." You know, I know Mark's been married for 35 years now, and he's only 30,
Shout out to
31.
Mark.
You know what I mean? Or either, you know, any of you guys that have been in a relationship for a while, I'd be like, "Man, like this is nuts. Like, do you agree?" And y'all gonna be like, "Nah, you just been single too long." I'm gonna be like, "Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll shut up."
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? So
and again, I feel like I don't know. I feel like my views or whatever will change as the relationship goes on.
Right.
But right now, you know, I just feel like this.
So let me tell you something. You know what this means, guys? Set your clocks. When Devin gets married, he's gonna say, "Marrying my best friend." You can feel it now. Oh my goodness.
No.
Guys, this is how life works. Life works. When you buck something, it comes back. It taps you on the shoulder like, "Hey, it's me. Remember?
Listen.
Remember all that shit you talked?
And
marrying your best friend here, all aboard."
Certain things. Again, with that, I still feel like motherfuckers be bullshitting. "Oh, marry my best friend." No,
you gotta try to get the likes. You gotta try to get the oohs and ahs.
I feel it. So that's what you're gonna say?
No. I mean, I'm not saying no. If I feel that way, yes. But I'm not in opposition to it, but I'm not also like, you need to be my best friend for this to work.
Yeah. Because
I understand, and I think a smart person knows what to use their inner circle for, what things to use their inner circle for. Like you can't go to everybody for everything, which is why like different, I don't know, I can think of a million analogies, but different teachers teach different subjects.
Yeah. And you know it's funny, I think I had that idea at first. Like, I want my girlfriend to be my best friend, and that didn't work in the past. So I think, as you know, look, we get into the root of it. I've been hurt. Who hurt me?
Got it.
Before you put out a name, before you start putting out names.
Whoa, that was close. We almost went live.
But yeah, that could definitely
totally. I think that makes sense. And I think that's like normal. Like, why people can't do certain stuff is from past trauma, and you know, yeah. So I understand that completely, and I think that makes even more sense as to why you're in opposition to even the idea, is to let somebody in that you trust that much, and then to know like the power that they hold. It's definitely not a good feeling. No. Because it's like, it's not you know what I mean? It's trusting somebody else that can hurt you for real. And it's like, we're, you know, with the homies, like, our relationships are different. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah.
We cannot talk to each other for a month and not see each other for a month, literally be on the other side of the world for a month, and then on that 32nd day, link up as if it was 30 minutes.
You
know what I mean? In opposition to a relationship where you got to be working at it, tinkering, doing all the daily checkups, hourly checkups, how you doing it, you know, so it's definitely much more at stake.
I don't know, man. It's almost weird to me for my partner to be my best friend. Yeah, I have no idea why. I think we found out why.
Right.
But
scratching the surface. Yeah, like, and if you made it like absolutes, like, could your spouse be your best man at your wedding? I would say no. Maybe, you know what I mean? If it was like black and white, not gray, not the village. Could my spouse, if I were to pick a person I was dating, would I pick them to be the best man at my wedding? No.
Yes. No.
Just due to time accrued, you know what I mean, with my actual best friends and what they've seen me grow through and the ups and downs that we've experienced, like, that would be tough. So maybe if we went black and white, I would say no. But in the grand scheme, do they got to be in the top 5 for me? Absolutely yes. Can they be lower than number 3? Can they be 4? Can they be 5? Nah, they got to be battling. They got to be battling for. They got a place. I need a trophy. I don't deal with losers.
I don't know. Is this 2 guys talking? Like, I don't know.
6, bro.
Women out there,
6.
we need you to comment on this, please. Am I tripping? I think I'm not.
And that's fine. We're gonna find out here real soon. In these comments.
Listen, I'm gonna get an earful.
Yeah.
So thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it.
Oh, you are screwed, buddy. And guess what? You deserve it. How's about that? Yeah.
All right, man. Wait, hold on. It's time to show you some love. They can catch you on your other podcasts.
Oh, boom. The Journey with Brandon Thomas. You can come check out your nizzle where I'm interviewing people, talking about the highlights of life, giving them their flowers while they are here.
Boom. He's dropping dims. He's dropping gems.
Dropping gems and
He's
dims.
dropping gems.
Dropping gems on them.
Dropping gems on them. Check him out. BT is me, Devin Johnson 44 on all social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
This has been another Touchy Topic Tuesday. Your favorite day of the week with your 2 favorite people.
You know the vibes.
And we out.
We out.